Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee. Tonight on the Channel 2 News. Special prosecutor files criminal charges against the chief of parole. Also tonight, a local male and woman are arrested for burglary, their accomplice still on the run. And recycling may have some financial perks. We have the details. In sports, fishermen and women prepare for a Wahoo Derby. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
When ordering the best Big Mac ever made in all of Big Mac history, with more special sauce in every bite, expect some unexpected company. He does this all the time.
Introducing the bigger and better Double Big Mac, a taste sensation with 4 beef patties, Big Mac sauce, and the works. Hurry before the Hamburglar steals it away. Robble robble for a limited time only at McDonald's.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hapaday CNMI, I'm Officer Igito. Driving under the influence of marijuana is against the law. Driving high can impair your judgment, motor coordination, the ability to concentrate, and slow your reaction time. Therefore, it can impair your driving skills. We are not out here to get you, we're out here to protect you. Don't drive high, CNMI. Drive high, get a DUI.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the CNMI Department of Public Safety.
Criminal charges have been filed against Chief of Parole Nick Regis by the Office of the Attorney General. Regis is charged with theft by deception, misconduct in public office, forgery, among others. FNS Corporation owner Chuilan Fu is named as co-defendant. The theft by deception charges stem from the construction of a patio outside the Board of Parole office back in October of 2022. According to the information filed by Special Prosecutor James Kingman, the patio at the parole office was set to be constructed by Fu's Tailoring Company in the amount of nearly $10,000, but quote, was actually constructed by uncompensated labors performed by parolees under the direction of Nick Regis, unquote. The assistant AG has also charged Regis with 4 counts of forgery, alleging that Regis forged and altered the term of employment for a person from 30 days to 1 year. A penal summons for the parole chief demands that he appear in court on March 4th, 9 a.m.
Police have arrested a man and woman in connection to an alleged burglary in Capitol Hill, while a third accomplice remains at large. Brandon Joel Lizama Benavente and Consolacion Villagomez Munoz Sablon were arrested late last month after the stolen items were found inside their home. They also face a separate case of possession of meth, storage of firearms, persons permitted to possess ammunitions, and firearms owner identification card requirement exceptions. Drugs, guns, and ammunition were found in their home and car when police executed a search warrant for the burglary case. The couple appeared in Superior Court on Thursday before Judge Joseph Camacho in connection to the alleged burglary executed with Edward Castro, who police have yet to find. According to court documents, the incident occurred in late January. Police received a call reporting a burglary in progress at a two-story Capitol Hill residence. The victim told police that she was able to hear multiple people in her home and that she was hiding in a bathroom with her 7-year-old son. Police say when they arrived on scene, they observed the garage door had been pried open from the bottom with a jack stand, 2 pieces of wood, a screwdriver, and a pair of bolt cutters. The victim reported that over $100,000 in cash was stolen, in addition to high-end handbags containing more cash, blank checks, and credit cards. The victim also reported several electronics and jewelry stolen as part of the alleged burglary. The victim told police in a later interview that when she went to Bank of Saipan to inform them of the situation, they told her that a woman had come in earlier to cash a check in the amount of $1,500. That woman was later identified as Sablon. Sablon allegedly used the victim's credit cards in several businesses around Saipan, such as the 670 Rocksteady shop. Court documents say that police were able to identify Castro when he allegedly called the victim, offering to return her stolen phone under a pseudonym. At a bail hearing this week, Judge Camacho imposed a $50,000 bail on Benavente and Sablon. The two are being charged with misuse of financial instruments, forgery, receiving stolen property, burglary, and theft, and are next scheduled to appear in court for a preliminary hearing on February 16th. Police are still searching for Castro. Anyone with information about his whereabouts or has information related to the burglary and theft incident can call the DPS Criminal Investigation Bureau at 670-664-9042, DPS headquarters at 670-664-9001, or the Crime Stoppers hotline at 670-234-7272 if they wish to remain anonymous.
We continue to have an issue with junk cars, especially in the villages, specifically in my precinct, which is Precinct 2. It's getting worse.
A bill that will establish a refund program for the recycling of junk cars now sits on the governor's desk. The bill is authored by Representative Manny Castro. Castro says junk cars are used as extra income. People can either salvage some parts or repair it for others. But the situation is getting out of hand.
I've seen, some of the house lots grow. It's no longer just 1 or 2 cars. There's one house that has 20 cars in their lawn, which can pose a safety hazard, and it's also, when you're talking about property values, it doesn't look good to have, our villages are not designed to be a transfer station or junkyard.
The bill offers financial incentives to those who recycle junk cars.
So if you're trying to keep a junk car just so you can make money, let's just pay you out $300.
The funding will come from a revolving account that is funded by 10% of the collected fees and penalties set aside for the Department of Public Works. If passed, the legislation would allow the Saipan Mayor's office to publish the rules and actually push out the project.
Well, we just wanted to give the mayor the ability to get this program and accomplish the mission that he set out, because I believe he's already been in the villages trying to take care of this problem. So we also may have to work with DPW and Public Lands as well to identify more space, where to put these junk cars, because it does take time to get them out, and we may need to look into other methods of instead of sending it out, but how to dismantle it and take care of that waste.
The legislation is proposed as a local law and was passed by the Saipan and Northern Islands Legislative Delegation on Wednesday.
We also wanted to respect the other senatorial districts. Maybe their problem with junk cars isn't as big as what we're experiencing here on Saipan, so that's the reason why we made it a local law. Should each senatorial district feel that they also want to adopt this, they can just take the same local law and apply it on their respective municipality.
The Precinct 2 rep is hopeful for the bill.
I know there's going to be a lot of people wanting to cash out on their junk cars, so I'm looking forward to its passage, and I would like to thank the mayor's office for continuing to do what they're doing in the villages, cleaning it up. It's not easy. Also want to thank DPW as well, Parks and Rec, everyone that's out there, with the limited resources. We still have to give them props because they're trying their best given the challenges that we're facing right now. So thank you all to all of you out there that are doing that work.
We need to pick up the food. Let me go so they can get it ready.
Dude, what are you doing?
Calling the restaurant.
No, you can't. It's against the law.
Okay.
No, really. You can get fined $300 for the first offense and $500 for every offense after that.
Wow, I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me. You saved me a whole bunch of money.
No problem, dude. I got you. We can still listen to music, though.
Go for it.
Public Law 21-17 prohibits the use of any mobile device while operating a vehicle. This includes, but is not limited to, cell phones, text messaging devices, paging devices, tablets, laptops, video games, and digital cameras. Stay safe, CNMI. Keep your eyes on the road and not on your phone. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the CNMI Department of Public Safety, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Get your goods here with care and attention with Micronesia Air Cargo Services. MAX is all about connections. Daily flights to and from Guam, 4 times a week to Rota, and bi-weekly flights to Tinian. We are connecting the Marianas. Perishable goods, Home Depot furniture and appliances, even live animals, operating since 2013. Check out our Thursday special to Rota from Guam and Saipan. Call Max at 670-288-6227. If it fits, we'll take it.
One of the best addresses in Saipan has office space available now, right in the heart of things. The Marianas Business Plaza offers reasonable rates and can help build to suit your needs. You'll love the central location, just 15 minutes from the airport and 10 minutes from Garapan. Ample and covered parking keeps your vehicle close and protected. 2 restaurants for easy access, lunch, dinner and business meetings. Building security and 24-hour access to your office. Backup generators, so you can run your business in all weather. And 3 elevators mean easy and convenient access. It's the address in Saipan, the Marianas Business Plaza.
Nominations are open for the 2024 Champions of Equal Opportunity Awards, which recognize those in the CNMI who champion the cause of equal opportunity for individuals with developmental disabilities. The awards are given alongside the CNMI University Center for Excellence in Development Disabilities, also known as UCED. Saipan Center for Living Independently Home Health Specialist Devon Sablon.
These awards given out every March of the year to celebrate Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month. They're to honor those like leaders or just community members who have designated their lives to helping people with disabilities, improving their overall quality of life, and just revolving around those values of independence, inclusion, integration.
CLI Executive Director Susan Satur says that the awards are given by the Developmental Disabilities Council every year.
It's actually all of the Disability Network partners, which would be Center for Living Independently, CODA, NMPOSSE, PSS, CHCC. There's a lot of us who anyone basically who is with the developmental disabilities people, the community, they're all part of a network, and that network comes together. We meet every month actually, and we decide together as a team what we feel like would be the best. It's actually the work of our fearless Developmental Disability Council who put this together every year. It's celebrated in March. That goes with Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month. And there are, I'm going to look at the categories because there's a lot. There's Educator Advocate of the Year, Employer Advocate of the Year, Family Advocate of the Year, Self Advocate of the Year, Public and Private Entity Advocate of the Year, Legislative Advocate of the Year, and Advocate of the Year.
Sablon herself is a recipient of the NMC You Said Hero Award, an award given to the NMC students who have dedicated time towards helping and improving the lives of those with disabilities in the CNMI.
It's very rewarding. You know, the work we do in this field of work is very, it can be stressful, it can be tiring, but at the end of the day, knowing that you've helped people, you've helped the vulnerable population, it's just very rewarding.
Nominations are open now, and the forms can be found virtually by scanning these QR codes. The award ceremony is scheduled for March 4th and will follow a proclamation ceremony.
Everyone in the community is welcome to go on the website for the Developmental Disabilities Council and vote for whoever you believe in the community is the most helpful to the vulnerable community of the disabilities.
The Department of Finance Division of Revenue and Taxation smooths the way for the upcoming tax season. 2023 1040 CM forms will be available this coming February 20. Filers can view and print out the forms from the Finance Department's website. Tax filers will have about a month and a half to file for returns. The deadline for submission is scheduled for April 18. All tax returns, child tax, and earned income tax credit will be processed within 21 days of submission. Rev and Tax is anticipating about 25 to 30,000 tax filers this year. Acting Director Daniel Alvarez tells us how we can prevent any delays.
Number one delay on refunds is errors. So I encourage taxpayers to actually really review their tax returns, even if they're having a tax preparer do it for them. Review the tax returns, make sure all the information is accurate, make sure all your taxable income is reported, your contact information, and your bank information.
Alvarez shares the division is transitioning into a new tax system, which will create a smoother taxpayer experience.
This year, the team will, work with the new tax system for the first time and adapt to it, and then we can expect a much better taxpayer experience next year. And on our website, this year we're doing something for the first time where we can have the check your refund status. So that'll be posted on our website by next week. And I understand last year there was long wait times in the call center where taxpayers are calling in to check on their status, and there can be long lines at our office as well. So this kind of helps you not have to call or wait in long lines. Just submit your information on our website when you want to check your refund status, and then we'll respond to you via email.
The idea is modeled after a similar feature on the IRS website. The department's website also has a helpful tools portion where filers can view license accounting services in the NMI.
If you need assistance to fill out your tax returns, you can go to our website, and within there you can find a list of all the licensed tax preparers that you can use.
Filers are also encouraged to opt for direct deposit.
I really want the taxpayers to use the direct deposit option instead of the check. It does make things a lot easier and a lot quicker. You know, you don't have to like go to the post office or line up at the bank. Just use the direct deposit information, and it's safe, it's secure, and the refund goes directly to your bank account.
Any errors on the direct deposit information will automatically convert the taxpayer's refund into a paper check payment. The EITC is the biggest tax credit that is refunded here in the NMI. Last year, Rev and Tax disbursed about $17.5 million worth of EITC and $6 million in child tax. Currently, the United States Senate is looking at a measure that would make more families in the NMI eligible for the maximum child tax credit. Congressman Kilili says the legislation would allow low-income families with multiple children to qualify for a higher child tax credit. It will also increase the maximum amount of the CTC that is refundable, allowing low-income families to receive more of the credit than they were able to previously.
CHCC examined their approach to public health this week in the first community health assessment meeting since the pandemic. The Community Health Assessment meeting was previously held every 3 to 5 years and gathers stakeholders from several governmental and non-governmental organizations to assess what kind of programs or resources could be implemented or improved in the future. CHCC Director of Public Health Services Heather Pangilinan says that the meeting could impact the CNMI's approach to COVID in the future.
This process, called the Community Health Assessment process, or the CHA, is conducted every 3 to 5 years. And so what it's really intended to do is to gather information from across the CNMI through various stakeholders, and also looking at data sources as part of evidence to support where we're going with our community health assessment. It really helps us to drive where we go as far as identifying priorities for health. And also to evaluate whether or not, our current programs are hitting our targets, or if we need to reconsider new programs to address the health needs. We just came out of a pandemic, and so the last 3 years has been, a significant, it's just been a significant time for the world. I was going to say locally, but even just globally. It's been an unprecedented 3 years, so even looking at that and to see what kind of impact COVID has had in our community, I think is really going to help us understand where we need to go with our programs, and so that our communities and our families are a little bit more resilient, and we're able to prepare them for in the event there's a next one.
In addition to COVID conversations, the group talked about nicotine cessation, diabetes self-management education classes, and more.
There were discussions about access to healthy foods, things like, cost of living, access to, community supports and programs that support things like education and opportunity for individuals and families to kind of advance themselves so that they're better off, not only health-wise, but just part of society.
The group will meet again in July to reassess what programs need to be made a priority in the CNMI.
We kind of take a look at the findings, and then together we'll decide on community health priorities, and that's going to drive us in developing a plan to address what we discover through the community health assessment process.
Fast, fun, and easy. That's how your home Wi-Fi should be. So start with an internet plan that fits your budget. Introducing your home Wi-Fi starter pack, also known as WISP. Enjoy up to 25 megabits per second for as low as $35 a month. Plus, a free router with your wireless subscription. That's hours of movies, games, social media, and more endless fun. Get your Wi-Fi starter pack today only at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Additional conditions may apply.
When ordering the best Big Mac ever made in all of Big Mac history, with more special sauce in every bite, expect some unexpected company. He does this all the time.
Introducing the bigger and better Double Big Mac, a taste sensation with 4 beef patties, Big Mac sauce, and the works. Hurry before the Hamburglar steals it away. Robble robble for a limited time only at McDonald's.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537.
Hi, I'm Dre, one of the personal trainers here at Goat's Gym, and today we're going to go over the kettlebell deadlift. Fantastic exercise to build overall strength, particularly in the legs and hips. Remember, we want to make sure that our setup is in good position. If you set up in a bad position, it's not going to look good and it's certainly not going to feel good. So a common error setup is obviously a rounded upper back. 2 simple ways of correcting that. All I'm gonna have Vince do here is extend his arms up here, and all he's gonna do is think about reaching long and pushing his hips back. Reach long and push your hips back. So as you can see, he's already in good position. Now all he's gonna do is grab that kettlebell. He's got tension in his legs and in his back. All he's gonna do is just stand up tall, finish with his glutes.
Location, location, location. Office space on Capitol Hill available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park. With natural light and ocean views, it's the perfect place for creative professionals. So upgrade your life and your working environment. Schedule an exclusive showing now. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Buenas sports fans.
The 5th annual Wahoo in the Marianas Fishing Derby is set for next month. On March 23rd, the student-run fishing derby will kick off at the Smiling Cove Marina. Registration will take place the day before on March 22nd from 4 to 6 p.m., also at Smiling Cove. Fees are $200 per boat consisting of 1 captain and 2 anglers, with a $30 fee for each additional angler. A whopping $2,000 prize is on the line for the first place, $1,500 for second place, and $1,000 for third place. The angler with the highest total weight of their 3 heaviest non-placing wahoo can earn $500. Follow Tassie to Table on social media to keep up with the latest updates.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Taking a look at our weather tonight, is looking to be partly cloudy with isolated light showers. Lows around 76, a 10% chance of showers, and northeast winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tuesday is expected to be partly cloudy with isolated light showers as well. Highs around 86, a 10% chance of showers, and northeast winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Tuesday night through Wednesday night, partly cloudy with isolated light showers. Northeast winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, lows around 76, highs around 86, and a 10% chance of showers. There is a high risk of rip currents through Tuesday afternoon along east-facing reefs. Low tide this evening will be negative 0.1 feet at 10:30 p.m. before going up to 2 feet at 6:39 a.m. tomorrow morning. Low tide tomorrow morning will be 1.7 feet at 10:37 a.m. before going up to 2 feet at 3:09 p.m. tomorrow evening.